questa fanciulla la luna spande un raggio sì caro sul mar. Vieni meco t'aspetta la bruna, fida barca del tuo marinar. Ma tu dormi e non pensi al tuo fido, ma non dorme chi vive d'amor. Io la notte a te volo sul lido ed il giorno a te volo col cor. Vieni sul mar, vieni a volar, sentirai l'ebbrezza del tuo marinar. Addio dunque, riposa e domani, quando l'alba svegliarti verrà, sopra lidi lontani, lontani, l'infelice nocchiero sarà. Ma tu dormi e non pensi al tuo fido, ma non dorme chi vive d'amor. Io la notte a te volo sul lido ed il giorno a te volo col cor. Vieni sul mar, vieni a volar, sentirai l'ebbrezza del tuo marinar. Da quel giorno che t'ho conosciuto, o fanciulla di questo mio cor, speme pace per te ho perduto, perché t'amo d'un immenso amor. Fra le belle tu sei la più bella, fra le rose sei tu la più fin. Tu del ciel sei brillante mia stella, ed in terra divina beltà. Vieni sul mar, vieni a volar, sentirai l'ebbrezza del tuo marino.
RealTenor's commentary. Pavarotti's recordings in the mid to late 1980s, including Vieni Sul 1984, had the microphone turned up extremely high, and this was not accidental. It was a deliberate production choice. Let me explain why. His voice is naturally light bright, so the microphone had to create extra thickness. From my perspective as Follow RealTenor, it's very clear. Pavarotti's vocal production is bright, light, and high set, not a large, body-resonant sound supported by the torso. Because of this, recording engineers had to increase microphone gain, emphasize the bright frequencies near the microphone, magnify breathing noises, articulation, and the front-of-mouth resonance, artificially create the illusion of a large, thick, room-filling voice. In other words, the microphone was compensating for the lack of true resonance volume. The recording aesthetic of the 1980s favored an intimate, full, close-up vocal sound. Starting in the 1980s, opera recordings gradually shifted toward close miking, wide dynamic range, placing the singer's voice right in the listener's ear, and Pavarotti's natural sound, sweet, bright, forward, close, fit this aesthetic perfectly. The result? The recordings sound luxurious, large, and sweet, but this is not his natural acoustic output. It is studio production, which his technique was declining and the microphone was forced to compensate. By the mid-1980s, I can clearly hear support becoming looser, the sound leaning more and more forward, the larynx rising, breath no longer coming from the deep torso but being pushed from the throat. Under these conditions, engineers had no choice but to reduce the orchestra, raise the vocal level even more, add extra reverb to create artificial thickness. Especially with the high notes, the recordings make them sound enormous. Yet many live reports say his volume on stage was not as large as the recording suggested. Much of the impact came from amplification. This fully confirms my assessment of his vocal nature. Follow RealTenor summary. Why was the microphone turned up? To me, the reason is very simple. Pavarotti's voice is bright, light, forward, and sweet. The microphone had to be adjusted to make him sound like a big resonance tenor. Combined with the 1980s recording aesthetic, producers deliberately creating a dramatic, larger-than-life soundstage, his declining technique requiring microphone compensation, it becomes clear that much of the impact in his recordings comes from production engineering, not from his natural resonance volume.